1080p. You are live with Klutch simulations at DjGoHam Gaming.
Is that all we are? 1080? Come on! I thought we were going to bump this up.
You can't go any higher with this program.
Yeah, that's right.
This is one thing I'd be happy streaming in 4K on YouTube.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because I could. You could. We have the same camera, and we have captured 4Ks.
I think your PC is better than mine now. I think you've upgraded enough.
No, I'm still on my first one.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
2700X with a 1070. Still rocking, baby.
Really? The 1070?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like, I use this computer, the Farm Sim News computer, more than literally any of the computers that the other ones.
All right. Fair enough.
I don't know why I don't take care of this computer more. I should.
Good for this.
Because now's a good time to say hello and welcome everybody to the Farm Sim Show. We sucked last week and we weren't here, but don't worry, we're back this week. We're back this week. To be fair, I was out of town because I had to be. I was going to get my house inspected, which we couldn't get it done. I still had to pay for it. Thanks for watching the videos, everybody. It means a lot. Well, Klutch just didn't do it.
I had really big plans to do this. I'm not gonna lie. I had really big plans, and my pillow called me for some reason. I decided not to get up, and yeah, we took the day off. So that was the end of that. I wish I had a better excuse. I mean,
reason. That's the word that people who aren't in trouble use. They use the word reason and not excuse. I learned that. Took a couple tries. Today we got some top stories. What's our biggest story today, Klutch? What's the big one?
I think it's the new chainsaw that came out.
Yes, for Farm Sim 21.
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. What are you talking about? Farm Sim 22 announced. Come on.
Yeah. We've also got Farming Simulator podcast number 4 released today with some interesting information. Nothing new, but like some clarifications to some things.
Tidbits of infos.
Yeah. Also have some clarification. If you haven't watched Farm Sim News yet, we were going to talk about the Beetle and the Fiat Uno, why they didn't come to consoles, and why you could be entitled to I don't know, I was going to do some lawyer thing right there. It's coming. Just we got to wait. Have you or a loved one been personally victimized by the AWM Beetle or the Fiat Uno? Well,
oh boy,
maybe entitled to compensation.
DjGoHam here. I'm here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh gosh, dude, I get those all the time. I am making a game out of it. I've been having so much fun. I told one of them called last week. He said, "Hello, is this Michael? This is he. Hi, can I get the make and model of your car?" Now, granted, they had called me with the automated thing, and I hit number 2 to be disconnected. But I called him back. And he asked if it was me. I said yes. He said, "What's the make and model of your car?" It's a 2020 GMC Sierra. It's a banger. But I told him what my first car was instead, which was a 1998 Pontiac Sunfire in teal green. And he hung up on me. I got hung up on by a telemarketer.
Yes. That's impressive. I don't think anyone else could have played that. That's good. Congratulations on that.
Elon. Sorry, I'm late.
Shade.
What else are we going to talk about today?
I think that's our biggest thing. FS22. We need to talk about it.
We're gonna talk about. I can't even select the thing.
Click on the things.
Click the things. We're also streaming on all kinds of places today. I'm streaming on 3 places, both YouTube channels. I have 2 of them. If you're not sure what the other one is, youtube.com/GoHamGear. You also find it linked in the description, as well as Facebook and DjGoHam Gaming, whoever that guy is. Where are you streaming, Klutch? Where can people watch you?
We're on Twitch, and we are on the Facebooks today. Of course, you're going to be able to find us in podcast form as well. So if you forget, if you're not able to meet the live show, or you want to catch us while you're on the road, make sure you go down the links below. You'll find us the podcast downloads, or you can search us on any of the podcast formats, the Farm Sim Show, and you should find us there.
Yep.
I think we're competing with giants for the best for the most viewed podcast. So go pump those numbers.
And if you would like to sponsor the podcast, I don't know anything about that, but evidently Klutch is handling it because we've had some people reach out. Were they legit, or were you just giving me crap?
I don't know. I think I don't know if we want to. I can't even say some of the stuff that want to sponsor the podcast.
Let's just do like Okay, let's just start with like Madrina's Coffee, and then let's do G Fuel and
I think
Red
it's going to be
Wallet.
like Raid Shadow Legends is really what we're going to be.
I've already don't make me because I still have the contact information. They've been bugging me. Yeah. Anyway, let's
go.
We're
ready?
feeling it today. Klutch, give them two. Show, baby. The Sim Show.
It never gets old. Love it.
I didn't have to sing it this time, though. I'm happy. Tony says, hey, DJ. He says, a month ago, he was in an accident, car versus semi-truck. He's home now. Tony, we are glad that you are home and okay. As well as everybody else. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Let's get right into it. Farm Sim 22's thing, and I'm really excited about it. Let's go, 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 go.
I can't compete with that. I'm sorry, folks. I really can't. I need to rein them down a little bit. We still have like 9 months to go, maybe 8.
I was about to say
let's talk release dates. Let's talk with release dates to begin with.
All right. I know the day. I don't, but
let's say
I know the day that I want it to be, and that's tomorrow. No, the day I think that it's going to be released on November 2021, and I think it's going to be released either on the 15th or the 22nd. I bet the 22nd. What I think.
That was my bet. I looked at the I went and looked at the calendar. I'm like, it only makes sense. The Farm Sim 22 on the 22nd. Yeah, and they always do November.
Or not 22nd. Sorry, 16th or 23rd. I was looking at the wrong dates. But
okay. What's the 20? I thought 22nd was the Thursday.
No, November 22nd is on a Monday.
Ooh, never mind. It won't be that day.
On Mondays. So, yeah, either 16th or 23rd. Reason being, the Farm Sim 19 released, was it 2 days before Thanksgiving here in the States, or a week before Thanksgiving? I think it's going to be the same thing.
Before Thanksgiving,
I could really be wrong, but I don't think I am.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to speculate on release dates, I know there's some people already saying they know the release date. Not mentioning any names. Don't believe it. No, they have not released the release dates. It is Q4 is all they have said.
You giving me crap or somebody else?
Not you.
All right, sweet. Oh, speaking of, my mom's here. I got to show her my t-shirt. My mom's my favorite author. She wrote a book. All right, I'm done.
Wow. Awesome.
I do have my favorite screenshot so far. Can I show you that?
Yeah. Is it? Are you sharing?
I'm definitely sharing it right now.
I know. I actually showed this off the other day too. This is classic.
This is my favorite screenshot. That's it.
Look at his nostrils. I'm pretty sure I've seen you do this.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure I've seen you do this. Can you touch your nose to your tongue?
Man, those were private phone calls, and you're not supposed to tell people what happened.
Your screen's still up. There you go.
So Farming Simulator 22, it's a real thing, and there's some really cool stuff that's going to be coming with it as I slowly but surely load up my script that I wrote yesterday for this.
Oh, is that what you're doing? I'm looking at all those files. I'm like, what are you looking at here?
Oh yeah, I forgot everybody was looking at my screen right now. So I even write in, hey, what's going on, everybody? I was afraid I'd mess it up, so I wrote it into the script. So basically, they have said that Farming Simulator is taking a big leap forward. It is for all platforms. So regardless if you're on PC, Mac, PlayStation, whether it be PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, Xbox One, or both of the new ones, the series. If you are on, what's the other one? Yeah, the Stadia, the thing that you couldn't figure out how to say yesterday.
I stumbled my words with Stadia.
I will probably be one of Stadia. 3 people that buy Farming Simulator 22 on Stadia. I will pay for it.
Will it get better on Stadia? It's got to, right?
No, everything on Stadia sucks. I've tried FPSs. I've tried racing games. I've definitely played some Farm Sim, and it is garbage through and through, but we're going to try anyway.
I'm sorry. Does anybody in chat play on Stadia? Like, I'd be curious to see what the actual counts are.
Nobody.
I have not met a single person other than you that's played it on Stadia.
Here's another thing. So Farming Simulator 19 did not release on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Therefore, I think we can safely assume no, it's not going to be released. And Giants have said to
out of the podcast today.
So we were like this close to it not releasing on Xbox One and Xbox or in PlayStation 4.
Okay, I want to talk about that. What are your thoughts on them doing it on old console versus just focusing on new? What are your thoughts on that?
I think if you play on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, you're not going to have a great time.
It almost has to be a different, like, I don't know how they're going to do it, because they've even said that they're going to up the slot count because they found optimizations.
They mentioned old consoles when they said that.
How is that going to work out? I just don't.
Does that mean the new consoles don't have a slot count?
I have no idea.
I mean, they have to.
It's got to be almost two separate games in a way. Like, there has to be some serious changes made.
I think that the old consoles, I think they're going to be limited. I would highly imagine that it's going to be limited to probably 60 FPS.
Yeah.
It's just not. You're not going to get the full experience. It may not stink. You are not going to get the full experience if you're playing on the old consoles. Why? Because that's the way it is.
They said they did say in the podcast that they were talking about not releasing FS19 originally on 360 and PlayStation 3.
Didn't.
PlayStation 4, right?
They didn't. Oh yeah, it was only on this current gen or the old gen at this point.
Yeah, but then Chris was even saying that they still to this day though still get requests on it going to PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
Yep.
Which don't hold your breath. That ain't coming to you anytime soon.
The thing is, the gaming world moves on.
Yeah,
we all move on. Fluff and stuff. New member to the channel. What up?
Here's Fluff. Hey, buddy.
We all move on. The industry moves. If you are not moving, you are over there, and you have to move forward. And the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One came out in 2014. These things are what, 7 years old? 8 years old?
Something about that.
Words? I don't know. But
they're old.
These are old consoles, which were way newer and stuff. Like, there was so much less time between those and the 360 and beforehand. Remember, those used to come out every couple of years.
Now, this is arguably my biggest concern for Farm Sim 22 is that they dumb the game down. They dumb the series down just to accommodate the older generation.
I don't think they've done that at all. I don't
have a reason to think that. I'm just nervous that will be a limiting factor, and I hope they do. And that's my biggest concern, though, of everything we've heard so far.
So here's exactly what they say. Oh, we got another new member. Sir Quack's a lot. What I did? That's awesome. My first YouTube name was the Quack Guy. Just fun fact.
Sir Quack.
Got to be quirky. And I said that, and nobody I told it to liked it. I was like, that means it's perfect. Shane says he agrees with Elon. So they say performance. This is going to improve too. A DirectX 12 support for Windows. Thank you. Multi-threading optimization. Yes.
Ryzen help. Thank you.
Texture streaming. I don't know what that means.
I know there's a lot of big words that come after that I don't know what they mean either.
Temporal anti-aliasing. I know what anti-aliasing is, and it is a great feature to have on PC. Amidst other optimizations, give Farming Simulator 22 a boost on all systems, laying the foundation for even more complex mod customization and even pushing the limits of last-gen consoles to enjoy without improved slot usage, or with improved slot usage. So I may be reading too much into like point A and point B and could care less about point C.
Yeah.
I think that it is going to be a rough game to play on. It's Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Same idea.
Have you tried playing Cyberpunk on anything other than like the PCs that we play on?
Plays fine on my PC. I don't know.
Yeah, plays great on mine.
Really it looks great. It's a great looking game.
The issue is I have played it on Xbox One.
Have you?
I played it on Xbox Series X and S. Not bad.
Xbox One, not so much.
What was the last time you really wanted to hurt yourself? Because I remember that mine, and it was the day that that released. It was rough. But here's another problem. People are bringing this up. This needs to be talked about. Where are the new consoles? Where are the PlayStation 5s? Where are the Xbox Series X and S's? I got lucky because I pre-ordered both Xboxes and I paid a guy on the internet to give me the other one. Don't want to talk about it, but I have it. But the thing is,
chip manufacturing right now, right? All PC chips worldwide are nowhere to be found. Like you cannot get this stuff in. And it's not affecting just consoles and PCs anymore. Like it's affecting appliances. It's affecting car builders. It's affecting everything right now.
You can't get anything with chips that's not an M1.
Yes.
so it's tough. And the thing is, one of the reasons they pushed this game back was to see what the new consoles could do. And I think they have taken full advantage of it.
Now that's speaking of push the game back. They did talk about that as well in the podcast. And I know we've spoke about this, I think, a couple of weeks back, how they're changing the naming scheme and the naming schedule, I guess. And now they've gone to a 3-year term. It sounds like this may be something we see more of in the future, which I'm kind of bummed a little bit about. I kind of like the 2 years segment. I think 2 years is almost perfect to wait for a new series.
Well, here's the thing too: is Klutch is saying that because our YouTube views drop off after about 2 years.
Big brain.
The past 6 months have not been great for any farming simulator.
As a content creator, at the 2-year mark, it's fantastic to have that reinvigoration of a series, a new hit. Of course, I think 2 years is long enough, in my personal opinion.
Yeah,
for a new series. I mean, you got Call of Duties, you've got Maddens that go out every single year.
Yeah,
and they still draw people, right?
Man, I'm cool waiting. Like I'm cool waiting another year with Farm Sim 19. The game is getting very good right now. Also, big shout out MT Pockets, $50 super chat. FS22, cheers, hurry up and get here. LOL.
Cheers, MT.
MT, you are crazy, man. You are absolutely crazy. Thank you for the support. Not only here, but literally everywhere that you are for everybody. You don't have to super chat, but if you want to see somebody succeed, whether they have 1 viewer or 607, go support them. Drop a like, get subscribed. Tell them that you support them. Tell them that you enjoy their content. It doesn't matter how big they or small they are. They are very, very appreciative of it. So if you want to see somebody succeed and you like them, support them as much as you can. Drop a like.
Now you've lost my train of thought. What are we talking about again?
Talking crap about 22. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's the thing. I think they have made this game for PC. They've adapted it for the new consoles because we know that these new consoles can handle a bunch. I've proved it. I would rather play, if I had the mods, I would rather play on Xbox and PlayStation 5 for Farm Sim 19 because I can literally load it like that. It's ridiculous. Even without mods installed on my PC, I can't load it that fast. How does it do it?
So we're on down that track. Now, one of the other big things, of course, they're talking about is the update to Giants Engine. So from Giants Engine,
not an update. 9. This is a new engine. This is a Giants 9.
It's not a new engine. They said
different numbers. These are different
number, but they said it's an update in their podcast.
I think they misspoke. I don't think they know what they're talking about.
Because they said they clarified. I think they said, well, we're going to a new engine. Well, it's not really a new engine. It's an update to the engine because it's still the same engine. It's still the same bones, but it's an update.
Giants engine. It's Giants engine.
Yes, but it's an update. So I don't know what I'm trying to read into that. And they definitely spoke because they clarified themselves on the podcast about exactly what they mean by that. And it seems to me like I'm hoping for modders' sake that it's not a full changeover because we did have some issues obviously with Farm Sim 19.
Yeah, I mean we lost a couple good modders that just did not care and did not want to. I think people are giving Farm Sim 22 much harder of a time than they have to. We've seen it in chats, we've seen it on modders. There have been some really highly respected mod creators that have been bashing Giants. And these are the same ones that bash Giants and then complain when they don't get paid enough from Mod Hub. Sorry, I'm calling you guys out because you whine like a girl.
There's anything wrong with girls?
Sorry, not girls. You whine like children, like babies. These modders get out there. No, nobody's calling them out. DjGoHam did it. Nobody's calling them out.
Definitely should call it. I agree 100%.
There's a reason we don't talk about a lot of people anymore on Farm Sim News because they sit and whine and complain like, "Go support me on Patreon. Give me $1,000. I won't release this mod till I get 10 grand." There's people out there doing that, dude. This is for fun. One guy that knows this is for fun, by the way, is TNT Modding. Big shout out to that dude.
Hey, buddy. Good to see TNT.
I am, as a YouTuber and as a content creator, my job is to make Farming Simulator fun and enjoyable and let you guys have a great time and show you some fun stuff. And Klutch does a great job doing that too. My Let's Play Saga, but his are awesome. But yeah, there's just a lot of modders out there that just whine and complain, and they want to be rich and famous, and they're modders for farm sim.
There's definitely a way to do it, but I think some of it's pretty cringe, unfortunately. And yeah. I don't know what the right answer is to the modding side of that yet.
I think they feel like they're being or disrespected by giants, and I think they feel like they're this and that. There are rules. There are rules to the slots, and there are rules to the things. And how is it that all of these other guys can put out mods every month, or they'll put out mod every couple weeks?
Yep.
And they're totally fine. And I've never seen them complain. All they do is get excited, and they post stuff, and they're like, "Hey, check this out. Here's what we're working on next. Here's what we're doing." They just get the mod out for you guys to play and have a good time. And then you've got guys that release a mod every 3 months. To be fair, really good mods.
Yep.
But for 2.5 months, they complain. And then 2 weeks, they hype everything up, and then they repeat the process. I hate it. I don't like it. And I want it to be... it's not that I want it to be better. I just think there's a way to meet in the middle somewhere. And unfortunately, I don't think it has anything to do with me, because I'm just a YouTuber.
You're just a dude.
You know, I'm just
a dude.
We're just dudes. I think there's got to be a better way, because I'm sure the modders want this too. I'm sure there's got to be a better way for modders and giants to kind of meet in the middle, because modders are kind of what keep the game doing this instead of just doing this. Updates are great, but modders are the ones that do that. I don't
know what the answer is either. And then we always have the risk of, or the problems with mods being leaked. Yeah. And that whole side of things, I don't know what the answer is. I don't know where it's going to go in the future with that. But there's no other title that does mods the way Farm Sim does in the grand scheme of things. I can't think of anything that has a mod hub like that allows modders to contribute to it.
I just don't. I think it's hypocritical and I try not to be as hypocrite as much as possible, and I try and be self-aware of that, and I'll call myself out when I need to be called out. I just don't like people that do something, don't like what they're doing, complain about it every single day, make a bunch of mods, woe is me, and then talk a bunch of smack about a new game that we've gotten 7 new screenshots and 1 15-second video that's just CGI and has nothing to do with Farming Simulator 22 in the first place.
What? It doesn't?
No.
I thought it was going to be Blowing Hat Simulator. I thought that's what we're going to be doing in this game.
They have said that, just like in the previous Farming Simulator 19 teaser, we have already seen a tease for something brand new that we don't even realize. That is something, So it may be the truck. I think it's the truck. Why show the truck off and not show anything else? That's all. Steve's right there. The modders that beggars sell are the ones ruining it. Yeah.
No more 3-meter plows.
That too. Paul's right. 3.1, don't care. 2.9, don't care. I just want. I think my thing is too, I'm trying to protect the community as much as possible. I have a way to get these things out. I am really going down a bad road right now. I'm digging a hole.
Come on, I don't have a shovel here. Does anyone have a shovel for DJ so we can
modders support me anyway? I don't care.
You guys come talk to me. It's fine. We'll leave DJ alone from now on.
There are some big modders that we do have in chat right now that are huge, not only huge supporters of this channel, huge supporters of a lot of channels, and they work their tails off to make great mods.
We're slowly getting to a different point right now with modders are able to work together too. I think there's a lot more modders now that are willing to
Lazy Boys helping out MRG.
Exactly. Like there's so many of these other modders now. And I don't want to take credit for any of this, but I mean, I've been in conversation with a few of them to like put them in contact with each other. Like, well, I don't know how to do this. I saw this on someone else's thing going on. How do you know how that worked out? I'm like, I don't have a clue what the heck they're talking about. Here, let me just give you his contact info, or I'll set a meeting up with you guys, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm all on board with this stuff. You guys talking with each other, figuring things out, getting modders to work with each other instead of making it a battle of, oh, who makes the best mod of this? Like, that's stupid. Come on, just get together. We'll figure things out. Make the series better. That's all. That's what we're here for. We're not here to compete with each other.
Yeah, I mean, but there are modders that contact me quite often to want to. My mom is my favorite author. She wrote a book. she also bought me this shirt.
Random.
But no, there's a lot of modders. Everybody in here. Yeah, Nitro Dad's in chat as well. What's up, bro? That all they want to do, and Sid modding as well. That, by the way, we got a video coming out for Sid modding. Without him, we would not have been able to do something really, really cool. And I can't wait to show you guys 9 a.m. tomorrow morning Eastern time.
I don't even know about this.
You don't, I know, but keep it a secret. It's some other people have already posted videos. I just haven't been able to yet. But and also, hey, MRC, of course he's in here.
See, look at all the big names. We're talking about all these guys, all the big names, the guys that contribute to the community right now. This is great.
Start talking smack, and all the good guys come out of the woodwork.
Yeah, I like it.
No, I feel almost it's not my job, but there's a lot of modders out there that talk a lot of smack about console players and say that they're whiny and they want this and blah, 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 blah. And they're not.
No.
Like 1% of console players are, to be fair.
To
be fair. But everybody else, you just want to have fun. And also, when I started playing on Xbox, even as a YouTuber in JA modding, there's another one of the good guys.
Mm-hmm.
All I wanted to do was get follow me. And I didn't understand why I couldn't get follow me on Xbox. I couldn't figure it out. I went everywhere. I was on the forums. Everybody's making fun of me. And I'm like, this 26-year-old dude is like, I'm just trying to get an answer. I'm just trying to play the game, man. And it's awful. It feels awful being, someone who's just a casual player of Farm Sim who doesn't understand why they can't get something. And then you have people start talking smack about them. I'm like, get out of here.
Now, this is something that's kind of key to think about as well. The Mod Hub is for almost the very best, the high fidelity, the most tested mods. You have to think of it that way. The stuff that's available for PC, a lot of the times, it is where modders start. It's where they've set out they get their first paths, their first starts, their first tries, and they put stuff out, and it's unique because they have great ideas that they're like, oh, you know what? Someone hasn't thought of this yet. I got to put this out and see what happens. And it blows up, and everyone's like, oh, we got to get this on console. What can I have on this on console? Well, it's his first try potentially, or it's his first map, or it's whatever it might be, and it's not quite ready to get there yet. It's not going to happen for a while because they have to prove themselves to be able to fix things and make the mod work that much better. And then once it gets submitted to Giants, then hopefully we can get it passed that way once things get worked out. It's a process, and I think you see a lot of modders that start by just putting it out to PC to PC only, and then eventually move their way over to Mod Hub. And I think convincing modders that that's a worthwhile thing to do. I know there's a few in chat right now that started off that way and have slowly started progressing over to Mod Hub now as well. I think the more modders we convince to do that, the better off the game will be as well. There we go. See, for a year before going to Mod Hub, like I said. Yep. There we go.
So I think I've gone off on my tangent enough. Trust me, it doesn't mean that I don't respect modders out there, and it doesn't mean that I don't respect certain people in the community and things like that. I want everybody to enjoy, but we take this extremely seriously. Farming Simulator, I mean, it's our job, right? Well, it's my job. It's one of your jobs.
It's one of mine.
Yeah.
One of like 3 or 4.
This is my job. This is my life. Put the soapbox down now. Yeah, I know. We've been beating a dead horse for this for a while, but we've gotten more viewers. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, there we go. Let's talk features then. Let's get off the soapbox. Let's talk what we're expecting for features. Now, number 1, do we even need to say it?
The cow picture. Here, I'll pull the cow picture back up because I know that's what you're talking about.
I'm so disappointed in you.
Let's see. Open. Hang on just a second.
So disappointed.
Hold on. Let me get
not
the cow.
The cow picture.
It's the cow. It's right here. I know exactly what it is. No, you know exactly what it is? These bad boy right here.
There we go. Now, I did like so in the podcast they talked about this a little bit. They're like, well, it's not Seasons mod, or it's not the season, it's the feature now. They were very specific in how they worded that. So that's good. Now, I think you said you've got confirmation that it's turn offable.
You can turn it on off. Yep.
Is it? That's 100%.
Yes.
Okay. I just haven't heard anything about that other than from you. So
I know I may also get in trouble for saying that.
Okay. Because that was one of my concerns.
Now we know Seasons is a thing that I could say that you could turn it off.
Okay. That was the only thing. I couldn't find anything on that in the last week or so, since it's been released. I'm like, is that true? I hope it is, because I love Seasons, but at times I don't want to play with Seasons when I'm doing some things. So that's great to hear that you can turn it on and off. That's fantastic. Toggleable on and off settings. Richard Dower says it as well. That's fantastic. If that's great, I hope so. As long as we're not talking cow tongues, we're just talking seasons.
Wait, hold on. You talking about this?
Yeah. Yep, that's a nice cow tongue we have there. That's great.
I can get close, but I'm not that good.
That's great.
Do you want to, was there any screenshot that stood out to you that you were like, that's cool?
No, go back to the forage harvester.
Oh, really? Oh,
the textures on the ground here set me off a little bit.
Oh, so set you off.
The tracks, as well as just the way the corn looks after it's been harvested there.
Not a fan?
I like it.
Oh, word.
Yeah. It looks different. It looks better. Yeah, I think it looks cool.
And he's wearing
the forage harvesting. I really do. You got green corn, of course, here in the screenshot as well. Not the fully ripened corn. So that looks accurate. I like it. It looks very cool.
Yep. It's a cool thing, man. And like I said, t-shirt. Cool people wear t-shirts.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I didn't even notice that until you just said it now.
Yep.
Is he bald? Is the player bald in that one?
Yeah, dude, he looks like Michael from GTA, but backwards. Also, Raiden.
I meant to look into that because that was one of the things I was always thinking we'd have some kind of content for Farm Sim 19 was more options for our customizations for our players. Like there's a whole screen you have to go through to get into every single game for customizations, and there's literally like next to nothing. Like there's nothing in there, right?
Check this out. Check the detail on there, like all the way down to the bolts and stuff.
Yeah, the springs open for the pipe there.
Yeah,
that was good.
Got a couple.
No, I was more interested in the ground texture. Is really what I was focusing on that. Ground texturing looks good. I'm curious to see exactly what the tire tracks. I mean, it's so tough to tell from one screenshot.
Yeah, they look like they're going down, but then again, so do the ones in FS19.
Exactly. And if he gets another 50 feet down the field here, are these going to disappear, or do they stay, or what?
Right? Set it to 400%, baby. We had a couple super chats real quick while we're here. 4B Gaming with the 1999. He says, "Hello, GoHam fam. By the way, he has already donated for someone to have a full copy of Farming Simulator 22 Seasons Pass and all."
Wow.
Already. As well as there was somebody else that did too. I don't remember who it was. I feel bad. Airburger. I think it was Airburger. He already donated for a normal version of the game. Dale 3 super chat with $20 super chat. It's a super sticker. Is it a super sticker? Ah, crap. It doesn't show me what they are here. Oh, no.
No, you don't see the stickers over on this side.
And then friend of both of our channels, Rob D. Titan, right here with the $2 super sticker.
He's been raiding me over on Twitch lately. Every time I think I stream over him by accident. I don't even know I'm doing it. Sorry, Rob.
Oh, no. He's an awesome streamer. By the way, go check him out. There was one that stood out to me, but it wasn't this one. But it is nice.
It's a 9R base game. That's pretty much meaning to me, right?
US base game with check this out. So the John Deere is gonna have this guy right here. Can you see this?
A license plate?
License plate.
I know. Yeah. It's the thing. Now, are they customizable?
I don't know, but I could tell you
I saw this one. I looked at the one on the fence, and I was noticing it looks. I don't know if it's customizable, but I'm assuming maybe. It's kind of cool.
Yep. How much the game's going to cost? We're not actually sure right now. We're just kind of going off of what we think the last game cost. So somewhere between $50 and $60 for the normal version for consoles. Probably $30 to $40 for the PC version. Then likely $100 for the big version. So that's going to be cool. This is my favorite screenshot because I love Massey. I'm real excited about the 8S. As well as you can see right here, she's got her t-shirt on, rocking, killing it, as always.
The 8S, you know what? I'm surprised we haven't seen the 8S as a mod anywhere yet either, to be honest with you.
It's almost been a year since their announcement of this tractor, hasn't it?
To be honest, I didn't even know about the 8S. I went on to Massey's website once this was announced. I'm like, what tractor is this? And I'm like, oh, why haven't we seen this as a mod? This is a great tractor. This is cool.
So Giants, I don't remember. I think it was last year sometime. Massey Ferguson and Farming Simulator collaborated for a big announcement of this. And Farm Sim plastered it everywhere. So I was like, okay, this is going to be a big deal. I watched it on this computer and I screen recorded the whole presentation on the computer back there, thinking they're going to talk about Farm Sim. I'm going to use the footage. Everything's going to be great. And they didn't do a thing. And I even made a whole video about it. Jeffrey Gamer, who is with Meet the Gamers, great friend of the channel, by the way, awesome live streamer, says not much, but I want to say you are awesome, man, and have fun to watch. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Winky face. For the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Some people are asking about side panels. We're not sure yet. You guys probably may see I've got my side panel and steering wheel over there that I totally use all the time. Yeah.
Hashtag sarcasm.
Dude, you could probably look at the dirt on the floor around it. Yeah, there's we're not sure yet. We're not sure. I will confirm all that. So anybody watching right here on his or in the replay later on, PC players own like 3 to 4 different systems. AMD, I'm actually going to build at least 1, if not 2 more systems when FarmSim 22 comes out that are going to be like a lower end PC. And then I'm also going to build a integrated graphics AMD rig as well.
Yep.
That definitely I'm going to build because I need another PC for my theater over at the new house. So I got to build a new one anyway. You should collab with the squad on video time. I got him in contact with J.A. Modding the other day for the John Mower. That was pretty cool. And also J.A. Modding was in here. Thank you for giving that to him because that was a fun video to watch. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. So PC players, I will show you comparisons of FarmSim 22 at multiple different graphic settings. Also for console players, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 will have its own video comparing the two pros versus cons, and the Xbox players, an Xbox Series X, an Xbox Series S, and an Xbox One X, as well as an Xbox One.
Ridiculous. Stadia. Don't forget Stadia. Get Stadia in there too.
Oh, God, I forgot. Okay, for those of you like me, I'm talking to me. I'll make a video just for you. All right.
I do have a question. Go back to your cow picture. What about animal husbandry for FS22? What do we know?
Okay, we know.
Lay down them cows. What is that?
Yeah, lay them down on them. I always, what was that said? I said, this cow's just looking around like,
he's laying down at least. That's cool.
This super fat going, I should not have eaten all of that.
One comment I did find funny, I think I saw someone put a comment in about, oh, great, so we're going to have more milkable bulls. And
No, we're not.
No.
We are not. What are those? What are those?
Oh, now we're getting demonetized. Yeah, but look at it.
YouTube.
They have horns, don't they? What's the one on the left that has more? I don't know.
Some of them did. By the way, FarmSim show 2 weeks ago got demonetized. Mine did. His didn't. Mine did. I fought it for 2 days and got it monetized back. So thanks for the 3,000 people that watched that video. You guys are the real MVP.
There's a lot of questions to be asked, but yeah, I don't know what's happening over here right now.
Yeah. I've had some people asking about this. Some people say it's a trailer. Some people say it's literally
station, isn't it?
It's just the milking stations we've got in game. We don't know anything about these as of right now. Obviously, we know that milk was brand new to Farming Simulator 19. We or at least the ability to take it, sell it. Also, big shout out to Vector Man. He is a great friend of the channel and a super awesome dude, and just came out with a great map last week. So, yeah.
One thing that they haven't really announced, but they teased is, what did they say? There's much cuter animals too. I think is what the words they used.
Is that the wording they used?
Well, it's something about and cuter animals, something along those lines. So
where was that?
I think it's right on the website. I think it's right on the website.
All right, so let's go to their website.
I think it's either in the announcement or it's either right on the FarmSim 22 purchase area. I can't remember now, but I read the thing and I'm like,
well, let's
sounds like baby cows to me.
Take on the role of a modern farmer in 3 diverse American and European environments. What?
Do you have the announcement? The announcement blog?
Yeah. Do I have to read that too?
Just scroll down a bit and see if we see it here. If it's on this. Oh, this is all. This is a podcast. Yeah.
Also, go check out the podcast. Awesome.
Podcast is great.
Especially podcast number 1, probably the best one they've done.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Up. There.
Prepare for new crops, new maps, new machines, new brands, and more. Oh,
I don't know where I read it.
And it's getting snowy too. The addition of seasonal cycles is also included, as well as other features.
Somewhere
soon.
I'm not going to find it now.
I'll
find it later.
Nowhere. This is not information.
I can't find the information now.
Empty Pockets just went live.
So I don't know. I just read something about it where they talked a little bit about cuter animals, and it makes it. I don't know what else it could possibly mean.
I just don't feel like that's a thing. Would it may have been on their Twitter? Hey, you know what? Let's just open all their social medias and see what we can find.
Try Giants. Try the Giants. Let me see if I can bring it up. I'll see if I look on my side. But I'm because that would be big. I talked a little bit about it in my stream.
Shout out to what you call it, to everybody that's wanting to follow me on Twitter. I
there you go.
Video links to my YouTube channel there. And every once in a while I'll say something silly. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, we got nothing here. Nothing about cute animals. Does anybody know where you read this? Okay.
I have it in the video yesterday. We did with the live stream.
It will be
had it up on the screen when we talked about it, but let's see if I can find it. I'm looking for it right now.
Airburger's got it on my channel right now. I've got it queued up. It says, it'll be easy to dive into agriculture, animal husbandry, and including cuter animals.
There we go.
Forestry.
No.
That is in the game announcement, isn't it?
Did I miss it? I didn't see it there. Anyways, what else? I mean, cuter animals could be anything, I suppose, but it's got to be dogs. It's got to be babies, right? It's got to be calves. It's got to be baby sheep, baby piggies.
Yeah, see, I haven't read that anywhere, but no, you're exactly right. Like, that's what it has to be, isn't it?
I don't know. I mean, what else is cuter animals? I mean, I guess you could put bunnies in, or
that'd be super adorable.
Puppies. I don't know. I'm lost here. I don't know what else it could possibly be. I might be reading into this too much.
Could do
but I'm thinking it is. Interview with a good. So yeah, Rob's saying it's an interview with the head of Giants. Okay, there you go.
Okay. But where?
So I don't know where it is off the top of my head. I'm looking on. Let me see if I can find it right here. Hang on a sec. I've got on this. Yeah, I don't have it on mine either. Anyways,
I'm also on Instagram. I do post some pretty cool stuff, like pictures in the studio and pictures of me after I got my wisdom teeth taken out.
Maybe they're talking about you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm super cute.
Okay, here it is. I've got it on me.
Yet. Look how fat I was. Like an idiot, I shaved before I went in to get my teeth. I got like 4 pins and everything. Bruh, I was done. I was done.
Hang on a sec. I'm sharing a screen with you.
Later in the day. Much better. Still look kind of tubby. But anybody get a screenshot of that and make a meme out of it, feel free. Also, big shout out to my sister Holly Wright Jordan. She's got married a couple days ago. Yeah,
that's awesome.
She used to just be regular Holly Wright. Not no more. Randy Jordan put a ring on it. Love you, bro.
Share my screen. You've got I've got the info up there.
Cool.
So this is off of Giant Software. This is the announcement that they posted on their page. Right down in here, you've got the whole information here. Agriculture, animal husbandry, including cuter animals and forestry. I don't know. Maybe I'm speculating too much. What do you think?
Can you send me a link to that?
Giant Software.
Yeah, it's more stuff that I can read. I'm compiling a whole thing of. I don't actually want to say it. I'm doing a new video. I'm going to release a video this weekend or Monday. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm just that good. Anyways.
Also, we got Tiny426 in here. What's
up,
buddy? Tiny?
Good to see you.
GeForce Mod. Hold up. GeForce Modding's in here?
Hey, GeForce? Holy. Good to see you, bud.
I've not heard from him since January. Bro, I hope everything's cool with you. Austin Modding. Not as exciting as GeForce Modding, but Austin Modding. Sorry, Austin Farm. He does do some stuff, to be fair.
Not as exciting as all. Ouch. I'd give him a shot to you every once in a while. Good to see you, Austin. How you doing, my friend?
And Owen Plays is in here as well. What I did? Steve, we see you. We see you.
Hey, Steve. What's your thoughts on the fact that they highlighted the pushing snow part? Anything else you can add into that? I mean, it's just seasons.
I was about to say I can't read it because I'm an idiot and haven't pulled it up yet.
Well, it's right on your screen too. It's on your main broadcast screen. You could read it there.
Oh, I just can't. I couldn't be bothered.
Okay.
The latest, the announcement of Farming Simulator. Hey, the partner network. I'm in that. Can I release? Oh, hit read more. Got it. That's how you do that. Let's up? Is this going to work? Yeah, here we go. We'll share my screen because people can read with me. Cultivated to be bigger and better, the ultimate and multi-million selling. Well, I mean, yeah, it's like 1520, right? I mean, it's pretty good. Return to Farming Simulator 22 will come to PC, PlayStation. We already know all the things. In Q4 2021, the game will not only be developed by Giant Software, but be published to the international Swiss brand or Swiss-based company, raising the quality by full self-determination. Once again,
on FS19 on console right now? What's the max multiplayer? Is it only 8 still?
6.
Is it 6? Okay, I didn't know that. Or they're bumping that up to 8. Okay.
Are they? Hey, multiplayer for 8 players on console, 16 on PC, Mac, and Stadia. That's pretty cool because it's still.
Stadia was 16 people. Can you find 16 people to play on Stadia?
No. Stadia's cross-platform with PC and Mac because I did a video on it. Did you not watch any of my Stadia videos?
Okay. Stadia, I guess, folks.
Did anybody watch any of my Stadia videos? No, because they didn't perform well. New crops, new maps, new machines, new brands, which, by the way, I think I know one of the brands. We'll talk about it whenever we need to. And on top of that, it's getting snowy too. Players should prepare for the exciting addition of seasonal cycles, as well as other features to be announced soon. CGI reveal trailer, blah, 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 blah. Pushing snow and the depths. Farming Simulator. Farm Sim 20
I find it funny that that's highlighted.
I think that's just the thing. We could already push snow.
I know, it's just funny that that's highlighted to me. I don't know. I'm trying to read into more of that. I don't know where we could possibly go, but I'm just reading more into it. Go on.
Yep. I'm trying to find extent blood. Hope you guys can read as fast as I can't. So none of this is different than what we already know. We are further growing with our games. Come on, do more than that. And the upcoming result of our cultivated ambitions, love it. The pun. Well, it will be a milestone of the series' history, as well as our company, which developed into a self-determined publisher in full control of its product.
We already spoke about that, and the fact that they're putting this out on their own without focus now, they're on their own. That's a big deal.
Creating more immersive farming worlds. Based on the Giants Engine 9, Farming Simulator 22 features many technical improvements, such as more realistic AI behavior, richer worlds. Thanks to those worlds, players will be drawn even deeper into the virtual farming lifestyle. For example, motor sounds of their tractors will appear even more realistic.
We need to talk about that.
Acoustic gear sectionals and
we need to talk about that some more still.
Yep. Better performance. Yeah, we already read that.
We know about this. We've talked about that already, but yeah, there's your page.
Cool. I'm going to, I like this.
Did you want to talk about the brand? Do you want to what you think?
Yeah, well, I don't think it's a think anymore. I think it's a no. It is a company that makes horse buildings. So like riding arenas and things like that. Go with me here. Okay. Are you with me?
I'm following.
Okay, so you're behind me. Got it. All right. So
I'm not right with you, but I'm following.
I'm as close as I need to be. Leave me alone.
Old Timer Dave's guessing Morton.
Here, what's up?
Morton is what Old Timer Dave is guessing.
Morton? Actually, yeah. I mean, could be. Here's the thing. Horman. This is a Farming Simulator League brand. Put this up on the screen for you guys to see. It's a Farming Simulator brand, and they build halls, stables, and riding facilities. Specialists in agriculture and commercial construction, equipping with roofs and photovoltaic.
Is Farming one of the Farming Simulator teams?
Yes.
Yeah, because they did now mention that in the podcast that it was going to be one of the teams, and it's green.
So
no, I wanted to assume it was like, well, it's John Deere, I guess, then, right?
But we already have John Deere, yeah.
I know.
Hang on, let's do Farming Simulator League teams.
Because they said it was a Farming Sim League team and it was green. But Horman, I guess, right at the top. You got a
couple of wild cards, but the thing is, King's Mods is not
brand,
and Power Team Esports.
Yeah,
who's Power Team?
We have Pottinger, we have John Deere, we have Krone.
So the other one is
I could see it. I mean, it checks out.
Yep. And this dude's got fisticuffs. It's
This
gotta be
house
this
is-
brand.
He's getting ready for a Tilly.
They have not one but 4 backups. This team's ready to go.
Interesting. I know nothing about Horman. Like, do we have anything that's in the mod hub or
No.
any mods from
I
them?
think this is, like the easy sheds in game,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think we're going to get some Horman products. I think we're going to get some custom built buildings for our horses because we don't have any.
There's not a lot out there. You're right.
So
Like I said, they said FSL League team sponsor and green. That's what they said. That's all they've said about it so far.
And
I just assumed in my head, I'm like, oh, it's got to be John Deere, I guess. But
right, but it was a one that we don't already have.
Yeah.
I will read you what they said because I'd like to. Very, very cool. All right. Here we go. They did mention that there is one other new brand that we already know about, but it's an esports team with green colors. So that's what they say. I've been trying to figure it out. The only one that I can see is the brand Horman, who specializes in building agriculture and commercial facilities, including halls and riding stables, as well as riding facilities for your horses.
Okay, fair enough.
This is pretty cool. They're partnering.
Logic, you got the big brain going on over there. I'll give you credit for that. That's the only thing that makes sense right now.
I wrote words about it.
You did. I'll give you credit. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, this is Horman. I'd say check them out, but
There's not much there.
There's not much. Yeah,
buildings.
Not a whole lot here. But yeah, this is what that's what their thing looks like. This is a short film. Guy doing
is it all horse? Is it all horse?
It's not all horses, but they specialize in that.
Okay, so it could be any kind of a buildings then, basically.
Yeah. And they're so they say 700 employees. And they build around 600 buildings every year. So
all right, I'll be interesting brand to have in for sure. More authentic, the better off. That's cool. Yeah. They're European, right? They're a European company, I'm assuming.
Do you think it's one person building one building in a year?
I sure hope not.
They build one building or 2 buildings every day with 700 people. You could do that.
Sure. Painful.
Can you tell I have ADHD? Because those first days I was like, I have to.
Oh man.
So yeah,
all right, we got one more thing to talk about quickly as well.
Yeah.
The sounds. They made a big deal about this in the podcast.
They did, yes. The only thing that I really know is you're in your tractor, right? No. You're in your tractor and you zoom out. Up here, you can't really hear your tractor very well. You could hear whatever your camera's at, right?
The sound goes with your camera.
Right. In the new game, the sounds will go more with your character. So wherever your character is, you are them, you have their ears. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about that yet.
They thought it was a complaint. It's the way it was in 17 and 15.
I didn't notice the change to 19. And I don't know if I mind the way it is. It makes sense to me the way it is.
I noticed it, but I didn't care.
Yeah.
Either way, I think I'll be fine. And I don't think the majority of the community is going to care.
They said they had a lot of comments on it, which surprises the heck out of me. I don't know. Let me know when you guys put something in the chat. What do you guys think about the current sound system on how that works out? But like I said, they want to make it so your character is always the one that's specific where the sound is, not necessarily where their camera is. I think it almost makes more sense in my head to where the camera is. I don't know.
You would think, unless the new game is really focused around your character and not so much your farm
camera. I don't know what else you're going here.
Your camera,
you'd almost have to be like first person farming then, almost or very close third person. Never, and that gets pretty difficult with a lot of the stuff that they do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Time will tell, but I'm curious to see how that is. Now they also said they reworked all the sounds, higher fidelity. Of course, I mean this is something we knew was going to happen. So I don't think there's too many complaints to FS19 on their sound effects.
Nope. And if you're on PC or Xbox, maybe PlayStation as well, just go download the Dolby Digital Audio app and just run that. Sounds great. Yeah,
I don't have any major complaints, but having a rework of the sound itself, I think, is always great. Yeah, they do a decent job, and they're talking about how they get the sounds for the tractors a little bit as well. They want to do a video on it potentially. I'd love to see it, to be honest. So, Giants, if you're watching, I'd love to see a video of you guys recording the sounds and how you do it. That's kind of cool.
They say it will be hard. They used to do that. They made one before 17 or before 19 came out.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to see it again. I like to nerd out on that stuff. That's cool. So fingers crossed. It'd be nice to see.
It's neat.
But I mean, well, there's a couple of modders in here that do some pretty good big work with their sound effects, right? So it's always interesting to see where they get their inspiration from. But I mean, that was the big thing, was just the point of view of where the sounds are coming from. We'll see how that turns out, I guess. But it sounds like they're moving it, so it's always the tractor or wherever your character is. That's where the focus of your sounds are going to be in FS9 or FS22. I keep on saying 21, 22.
Now, if only some YouTuber, brave, confident, eagle-like, would have said something about Farm Sim 21 not being a real game in early 2020.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah,
this
weird.
is the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, me too.
First I've heard of it.
We'll never know.
Guess not.
Somebody quoted me in my Farm Sim news today. They said, DjGoHam, there will be no FS21. FS21's not a real game. DjGoHam 2020. I was like, I said that a lot.
What else we got to talk about? What other new features we know about? Anything we haven't talked about yet?
There's not a whole lot. I will say this. A lot of people do not seem to be very impressed with the visual quality on the new screenshots. They seem to think that these are more FS19-like. They look like they're in FS19, just with different things. I even asked, and I was made fun of a little bit. Not in a bad way.
That's for sure. Not
in a bad way, but it was kind of like, oh yeah, we posted Farming Simulator 22 teases and put it in FS19. I was like, that's what I thought, but I'm just, they were kidding, by the way. By the way, Giants and me pick around a lot, and they are a super fun company to do work for and be part of. So if you ever get the opportunity to do something with them, do it. They are awesome guys. That being said, no, but I'm right there with you. It some of the stuff kind of look like Farm Sim 19, but then you have to think, you can only update so much before you have to say, okay, we're done. Let's put the game out.
There's different textures and stuff going on here for sure. I can see how you'd make the distinction though. It wouldn't be that difficult to get a screenshot to look similar to any of these in FS19 right now.
Yeah,
you could do it with some work for sure.
Yeah, and the thing is to remember too, base game Farm Sim 19. Not a lot of us remember kind of what that looks like because we use shaders or we use different lighting and things like that. Yeah. Turn off all your mods and go load up Ravenport.
Yep, you're not going to get a screenshot like this.
No. So there's only one screenshot I want to talk about, and then I'm done. And
we can move on. Who are you? I don't believe you.
I'm DJ.
I can get you to talk more. Come on.
Oh, you want to talk more? What you want?
I can definitely get you to talk more. Let's be honest.
You want to talk about this town right here, and how there's a gas station over here, and there's a barn here with something in it, and there's like a grain bin that actually looks like a real grain bin, and a red barn.
Looks like a red barn.
Like, in the game, a red barn with open doors, and over here an MRG's in chat. Oh my gosh. And then you've got a building over here and all kinds of stuff. It looks kind of like a BGA, or maybe just like your Aunt Judy's house. I think
it's a BGA. Yeah. Oh, that's a house over there, isn't it? That's a house.
It's just,
Yeah, it looks good. Are we going to have openable doors on all these buildings right at the bat? I remember when FS19 launched and all the placeable buildings, none of them had openable doors.
Somebody says, look at the back of the other barn.
What barn?
This one? There's some barrels, maybe something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
There's a overhang. That's pretty cool. Like that looks like a barn.
Too? Yeah, that's like a barn. Do you notice that most of the screenshots feel North American?
Most of the screenshots do feel slightly North American. The ones that you can actually see.
Well, the stuff where it just shows a bit of background, it doesn't feel European. I don't think there's like even that. The cow barn you could argue the cow barns are more European style, but the background doesn't feel European to me.
There was somebody that said this looks like a French building. They said because the top roof is orange. Yeah. They said there were other orange buildings in the area.
I can see that.
I don't see. Oh no! There we go. Yeah. Look at all that.
There we go. Okay.
That is not American.
That's not American at all. Nope. I never even noticed that before. But it's got the drop downable shades and everything on there as well. It looks like the openable, the openable screens.
Yep,
That's
going
cool.
from here. It's kind of cool. Yeah, Vive la France.
France.
Yeah,
Maybe. Could be.
But I'm really excited about Cal's.
Yeah, we know you're calling. Go to the other screenshots quickly.
Wrong one. Oh no! All right, quickly.
Not that quick. I'm just looking at the backgrounds, the map itself. You can't tell on this one, of course.
No, I got nothing there.
But there,
I would say American because the John Deere's American.
John Deere's American. You can't really tell. I was looking at the road. I'm like, is there any road signs? I couldn't find anything that points off anything there.
I will say this right now. That road looks like garbage. But these are not high quality screenshots. These screenshots were not taken at 4K. As a matter of fact, this screenshot right here is 1440.
Okay.
But it is not high. Like
the background it's muddied. It's very difficult to tell anything. And for those on podcast, apologize. Working at screenshots, I know right now.
Yeah. So this is 100% not max quality settings.
And that there's Vaterstad, of course, the Vaterstad cultivator.
Canadian
as well available. So it feels it. This one here feels North American to me as well. Like I looked at this one for a long time. I'm like,
this is one of the best ones that we've got. I think this is a European map.
Could be. It very well could be.
Just off of the fact that here you see different trees than here, and in this picture you see these trees in the back.
Maybe you picked something up. I looked at that originally. I'm like, it feels kind of North American to me. Just the foliage and everything, and the way that I think that's a railroad track is what I was thinking behind it. Maybe not.
Yeah. There was one thing that somebody posted. And I'll have to go back and see. But like up top. Yeah. Possibly. That very, very much looks like a thing. Somebody posted in the middle of all these screenshots a tanker, like the tank of a train car. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
It's a crop or a carrot thing. Sorry, I was trying to use my brain. Forgot how to do that.
The crop types.
They posted that in the middle of it. Oh, I remember who it was. I'm not going to call him out, but I am going to look it up.
That was the other thing is they're talking new crop types as well, right?
Yeah, and this is not a new. Come on, Facebook, quit doing this. Mark, give me my page. Come on, let's go. All right, there we go. Hey, it's me and you. That's pretty cool.
Erlengrat. I don't think any of the screenshots that we've seen are from Erlengrat.
These are from new maps.
Yeah, I don't see anything on there that's
all right, so
a lot of speculation. Yeah, there is, Newell. You're right.
Speculation station. So this is on Matt 26's page.
Ooh, I haven't seen that. What's that from?
It's not from anything. This is not a real screenshot. They took a picture of cows' butts, and these were like the notable.
Yeah, okay. Go back to the other thing though. Where's that from?
You can't do all these crappy screenshots and then throw this in here like it's just nothing. This may be from Farming Simulator. This is not from Farm Sim 22. Stop it.
I don't buy it.
All right. I love Matt 26, but that's not real. Okay.
So that they talk new crops. I mean, it's possible we're gonna get carrots. I don't see why that wouldn't be a thing. But they haven't mentioned what crops it's going to be, and they also said new categories for equipment as well.
Yeah, and they said they're very excited about that too.
What could possibly be?
I have no idea.
I've been racking my brain for the last day trying to figure out anything that, like, what's a new category? What's a category we don't have?
Yeah, and they say it's one that everybody's been asking about. Has it?
I'm so confused. What's like vineyards? You want vineyards? Maybe.
Nah.
I can't see that many people asking for vineyards though.
Harvestable trees. We already have those. Are you talking about poplars? Get out of here.
No one wants poplars.
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. It's tough. There's so many things it could possibly be, but the fact that they say everyone's been asking for it,
it's like, what is it?
I don't know. I've been thinking about trying. I don't know. I got nothing. I'm coming up with a blank.
Groundwork equipment.
I came up with like almost 100 suggestions on ideas for Farm Sim 22. And I can't figure it out. See, you're more about the clothes than I ever thought, but you've been playing Grand Theft Auto again, haven't you?
No. I log in to get my free 200,000 from Twitch Prime and I get off.
Okay. How many tractors are coming? They're talking 400 pieces of equipment in Farm Sim 22. 100 brands?
100 brands, over 100.
Over 100 and 400, over 100, 400 pieces of equipment will be base game.
Over 9,000.
So that's fantastic.
Yep, here you go.
100 machines and tools, over 100 real manufacturers. There you go.
Yep. And naturally, they put in here more than 400 machines and tools from over 100 real agricultural brands like John Deere. We knew that. Klutch, we knew that. Case H, we knew that. New Holland, Bent, got it. Massey Ferguson, we figured. And Valtra, naturally. And many more. But what are they? I want to know now.
Well, I do like the fact, okay, so new machines, new machine categories, crops, and mechanics.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm at a loss still.
That's gaming mechanics, by the way, not like somebody to fix your car.
Well, that could be a mechanic.
Technically, that is a mechanic, but this is mechanics.
That could be the mechanics of fixing the vehicles in game, though, would be the repair of.
I don't think crops and mechanics. I think it's gaming mechanics. I think we're talking like.
I'm just putting some out there just to mess with your head a little bit.
It's like a gaming mechanic, like factories, global company, things like that. I think that's what they're talking about here.
Well, there was part of one of the outputs they did talk about companies of some sort. There was something I read and I read into it in yesterday's video. Actually, I can't remember what it is now, but there was mention of companies or of manufacturing of sorts. So does that mean there's going to be like a global companies built into base game? I don't know. Be nice.
Tiny. Quit it.
Old Summer Dave is disappointed. There's no stars listed on there. No stars. That's too bad. It's really too bad. I'm sure they'll be there. I'm sure it'll be there.
Stop it, Tiny. Quit it. Love you, brother. Somebody was asking, interesting that they didn't show AGCO. Massey Ferguson is AGCO. We will have AGCO. So is Fent, by the way. And Valtra. Actually, I think that's all of the...
That nails all of them. Yep.
Yeah, that's 100% all of the AGCOs. But specifically saying AGCO, no, you're absolutely correct. They did not say that. Trucker Matsy, they'll have Stara. I don't think so. It's not popular. Yeah, they definitely don't need
popular on one streamer's videos, apparently, that I know of, unfortunately.
Stara King.
Brutal. All right. Just keep them talking. I'll do my best.
Simulator 22 was not the only thing that happened this week, though. It was not
that
the
was
only.
By far the biggest. Let's be honest.
Twas the biggest, but not the only.
What do you think, before we move on? What do you think our update schedule is going to look like from Giants on new information?
I would assume probably every 3 weeks.
You think like once a month we're going to get
maybe
some kind of a teaser of some sort?
I just feel like every week would be too much. They're going to want this announcement to ride out because though we know about this, over 100,000 people on our channel know about this, as well as all around the community.
Yeah.
What do you think that is? 3%, 5% of the farming simulator community that actually know there's a new game coming? There probably won't be half of the farm sim community that knows a real game or new game's coming until the day it releases.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I didn't know Farm Sim 17 was out when I bought Farm Sim 15. And it had been out for a year.
Yeah, maybe.
So, yeah. So there you go.
Fair enough. So maybe once every 3 weeks. I hope it's more, to be honest, because it's good for content.
It is good for content.
Just saying.
You know what else is good for content? New mods.
Oh, well, yeah, that's not where I was going to go at all.
Yeah, we got some cool stuff. Naturally, the majority of it dropped today.
What's the biggest one of the week?
Biggest one of the week, John Deere X748 Newer Pack from J.A. Money.
That is such a cool. You know what? We've been waiting on this for a while. I'm glad to see it finally make its released. You bringing it up?
Yep, I got it up right now. Nobody sees it except for me.
I got it.
This came out yesterday. Literally, the same day Farming Simulator 22 was announced. They could not let up. They were like, it'd be funny if we gave them one of the biggest mods they were requesting. Don't give them the 350 yet. Just the mower. Dragon said 1979 with the $5 super chat. What's up, fellas? Having a blast, I see. Oh, you have no idea. Go back and rewatch this whenever you get done. Oh, man. Formal Pickle. What up, dude?
Hey, Pickle. Hey, buddy.
4 hours today with this mod. not what I would have chosen to do with it, but it's not bad. Beautiful mod, super awesome. Get all kinds of crazy stuff with it. Tons of extra mods. If you have all the mods installed that I do, the bagger is going to go. I don't know why, but if I turn off all the mods that I have and just load up this one, it doesn't do it. It's been doing that since the beginning, and it does it now, and it's going to probably keep doing it.
I like the little bag, the catcher. I like that one. That one's my fave.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah.
The only thing is, it's like 600 or 900 liter capacity, but
yeah, it's cool though. It's fun.
We can fix that.
Yeah, there you go. That's, make sure you change the weight then too.
Yeah, just there we go. I was waiting for it. Jay Vaughn says, "Where's the F350?" It's in testing right now. It was on the testing list today. Come on now.
Come on, man.
Next up, a mod that has done very well. 4.5 stars, 119 votes total, well over 1,000 downloads, I'm sure, from Mantrid. Mad personal lighting. Look at this. So this is your normal lighting. You got a flashlight. So on his last truck update to the Roadrunner, he gave it better headlights, so they just go forever. It's the same light. It's just one of them instead of like 40. And then you have a headlamp, which gives you even more. But
I like the headlamp. I don't like the flashlight in front of you thing.
No, we don't have to do that if you don't want to. Get a headlamp.
No, just put the headlamp on. The headlamp's cool.
Yeah. And you go up and down on the thingy, just like you would get like a chainsaw.
Are you actually going to use the night vision? That's my question.
Night vision's awesome. I use the night vision at like the dead of night in my video. I was like, this is pretty cool. Everything's green right now.
It's cool ones. I'm not going to use that one ever though. It's cool ones to see it.
It's one of those mods that it's hard to hate on.
No, I wouldn't. It does a good job. That being said, I don't farm at night ever.
No, nobody should. Well, there's like a couple guys, but we just give them crap.
I know.
But no, it's just neat.
It's a cool mod. Yeah. I'm not going to hate on this at all. This is awesome.
All right. Next.
Are you going to the Draper? Yeah, of course you're going to the Draper.
Why was this not base game?
I don't know.
This is a 13.7 meter. It's the 45-foot John Deere Draper, but it's the
wheel Draper. It's not just a normal Draper. It's the wheel Draper, which is a huge deal.
Yeah.
Now I no longer need to have my case header on a John Deere harvester. Because that's always
using the lizard cutter pack. You can literally make one of these.
I know, and I did, but I think back when Farm Sim first came out, you would have
everybody
John Deere S790 with a case header on the front because you didn't want to deal with the header trailers.
Yep. We got another one, but this is, I think, one of the man trucks have been getting some crap lately, myself included. I am part of this, where we have gotten a lot of man trucks.
How many?
Is the word too many like an acceptable answer?
It's not for man. If you're talking 3-meter plows, then we'll get too many of those. But man trucks,
so let's go through this.
What it is.
All right. So on the top line, there's just one. On the second line, there's
tank pack.
One. We've got another one on the third line. Another one on the fourth line. One on the fifth line. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they're everywhere. But it's European, and I get it. Unfortunately, can someone make this in a North American mod of some sort too?
Please. Because this is awesome. You've got the PC script to lock stuff down by itself, or you could do straps. You've also got this. This is just part of the truck. This is all it does. All you do is put stuff on it.
This is so handy. But please make it a North American version. Come on, please, somebody. A North American version, please.
Just go look. You put the pills on there.
Super useful. I agree.
It's so neat. And look at this. You got different lights up there. You've got the thing with the thing. You got these right here. You got little things in the front. Bruh. It's so, and you got the Nokia race. It's just neat. This monitor did a good job. Who is this?
Yeah, it's great.
I'll click on him real quick.
I have no idea who is HR Force. Never heard of him before, but he's done a lot of European mods.
Oh, come on. They made all these other man trucks.
Stop.
Yeah. Anyway.
You know what? He knows his way around those man trucks. I'm not sure who he is. I've never spoken with him, but please come over to the North American side for a bit. Do a couple of North American trucks. That'd be great. Just
nonetheless,
ask for a friend.
I'm appreciative that they put this together. It's just a car.
Great. It looks great. It worked great. It's a nice looking mod.
There was one mod that came out last week that we didn't get to talk about. It's a pillow, man. It's a game changer.
This is what I was sleeping on last week when I should have been doing the Farm Sim show.
Yeah. Come on. You could put it anywhere.
A placeable pillow.
We were told that this was impossible.
Yeah. You can actually physically pick it up and throw it into a vehicle too and move it around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it back there.
And just drive it around wherever you want to go and take a little nappy poo.
Yeah. Just wherever.
That's kind of cool. But this kind of leads into the next mod as well.
Yep. I didn't get pictures of those.
Which just came out. Was it today?
Yeah, I'll click on it. Give me a second. I'll click on it. Go,
click faster.
Must click faster.
There it is. Vehicle sleeper cab. There you go.
Yeah. All right. So
now, it doesn't work on everything though, right?
No, but it works with a lot of things. So it works with anything that has a sleeper cab. So if there's no sleeper cab, it doesn't work. But it works with a bunch of stuff. Check this out. Look at all this stupid man trucks. So global script now possible to use. You basically walk up to the vehicle like it was your house.
Yeah.
You just go to sleep. Base game mods. It only supports two. It supports the Roadrunner and the MAN TGX 2664.
What else has
a logging truck
in base game though? Yeah,
there's only a couple. But here's all of the ones that it works with that are mod hub. It's like every single mod that was released from like last week on.
That's awesome.
Even the TLX 9000 rigid, the semi,
the camp it.
Yeah. You got the Griffin.
This is good because this is another reason to use the camp it now as well.
Yeah. All three versions of the NMC Griffin, the Roadrunner Plus, also by Mantra that did the headlight, the Scania T Series Brazil, the AGM, that one.
Oh, that's cool.
So cool. I wish this could come to consoles, but it's a
script.
It's a global script. Yep. So it overrides base game code. It just can't come to consoles. It's illegal. Giants or Sony or Microsoft would literally sue Giants or take Farming Simulator off mod up or do both. We don't want that to happen.
Oh well, what do you do?
So how cool is that?
I think it's cool. That's neat. It's a whole different way of thinking about it now. That's cool. Yeah. First person horses. Did you want to do anything with first person horsing?
You could ride a horse in first person.
You got the horse head in front of you at least now. I don't mind that. All right.
Yeah, but there's reins down there. Nobody's holding on to them.
I know it's kind of funky. I agree.
Anyways,
I don't know
who's driving this truck right now?
You want to go into the Beetle?
Yeah, I want to talk real quick before you do the other stuff. So 2 mods were released this week. That the Fiat Uno, where you can put a couch on top of your car and air ride suspension it down.
Come on, that's
this
classic.
bad boy, the Beetle. These were released on PC, and I had to make videos about it. We were really looking forward to these, and I had to make videos like, "Hey guys, these are PC only. I'm really sorry." And then people were like, "You said this was going to be for all platforms." I was told they were for all platforms. And what had happened was, what's it? Where's my script?
Have you lost it already?
No, I'm just gonna bring up the script. All right, so here we go. A few days ago, the Beetle mod by Adams Kong was released for PC and Mac. Though the mod was intended for all platforms, at first he thought that it had failed for consoles because it was labeled AWM. So he took that off and retitled it Lizard, which was in testing as of yesterday. Well, today we know why it failed testing, because it failed testing again. It was either yesterday or today. He used a branded radio called Moto Radio. It was like a real radio brand. Anyway, so he's removed it and resubmitted it. Should pass for consoles this next time around. However, issue with the Fiat Uno is no one knows why it failed testing. They have reached out to Giants. Hopefully they have an answer, and hopefully I will have more information for you guys either tomorrow or Monday. I'm not going to do Farm Sim News on Sunday. Got a buddy in from out of town, and I got the hiccups.
Perfect.
Also, Benny has dropped a $5 super chat. He says, "Where can I get a good shader pack?" Oh, I'm not the person to ask for that. Download.
So it failed testing because of a radio.
Yeah.
Got it.
This did. Is there an interior pick? Not likely. No. Yeah, it failed testing because of a radio. What is that? The extended settings mod. What is that called?
Additional set. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Gameplay.
I never know the name of it, but yeah, it's additional settings or something like that.
Yeah, it just came out not long ago, right?
Yeah.
Call contractors, big maintenance, air compressor, bell wrapper. Did I pass it already?
I thought you might be too far, but maybe I missed it already. I might have missed it. Oh, there it is.
Game settings right here. Yes, Benny, go download this mod right here on PC. Additional game settings. If you're asking about shader packs, I assume you're on PC. So get this, and you can actually change it to any map that you have installed. So if you've got a map that you really like, just install it. And then you can change your lighting, whatever you want from that map. It's kind of cool. This is a neat map. Or a neat mod. It's really cool.
The Bigfoot. Do you want to talk about the Bigfoot?
I don't. I didn't think it was very good. I thought it drove rough. I thought it does
drive rough, but whatever. It's in the mod hub. That's
here's
cool.
The thing. I feel bad, really bad. Viper GTS 96 makes some really cool stuff. They made some really cool mods. Unfortunately, I seem to have trouble with half of their mods. And I haven't been nice about a few of them. And he has reached out and basically said, I don't know what I did, but let's make this right. I was like, I'm not hating on you. I promise. This is a third-party mod and leave it there. This is not a mod hub mod. Get this off mod hub.
Yeah.
That is all I have to say. If it's going to be for PC and Mac only, don't put it on here just expecting to get downloads. Get this out of here. I mean, no disrespect whatsoever. It's neat. It's cool. You get a little shiny weight to put on the front of it. Are they going to show it off? Not likely. No, there it is. Right there.
Plows. Come on, man. But you can use it as a tractor.
You've been able to do this with TLX for a year now.
So you can use this as well. There's nothing wrong with that.
But it's cool. I just don't think this needs to be on Mod Hub.
I have no problems with being on Mod Hub. It's fine.
You have no problem because everything you do a lot of third party stuff, and that's where I let you go. But I'm Mod Hub only. I just don't see a reason for this to be on.
I agree. It does handle a little bit rough. I'm not a fan of the handling. I think that could be worked in. I like how it looks though. I think it looks great.
Oh, it's cool. Yeah. No, it's awesome. It's not for farm sim. It's not my style. Go buy a different game that you can put this in.
This is the guy with how many different edited mods have you put out? Just out of curiosity. Just not saying too much about a tractor that does like 1,000 miles an hour. And
David made that and A-Dub.
What if we edited this so that it could do like 10,000 kilometers an hour and pull something? Would that be like and make throw bales everywhere crazily? Would that be fun?
SnowRunner mod snuck through. A lot of SnowRunner mods snuck through our farm sim. So did ETS and ATS mods. Anyway, so I'm not saying anything bad about the mod. I'm not saying anything bad about the mod. I just think that if it's going to be a farm sim mod, put it on third-party sites and move on. You'll probably make more money with downloads there anyway.
Probably not. I think ModHub does a pretty good job with it.
Well,
just saying.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think it's funny. Makes me laugh. I almost wish that these would come out for console though somehow. Like I don't know what's the holdup. Is it because the Ford brand can come out for console?
Maybe it's the big Ford logo on the back.
It can come out for console, but I mean, you have to lose. Like that's part of it, right? I don't quite get some of that still. Because Ford tractors have come out now. I guess that's technically New Holland, right?
Well, they're New Holland. They've got a logo. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, just call it Lizard.
Ford one is an oddity to me because it seems like it can potentially come out to console for if it says Ford on it. So I don't quite get it.
Yeah. There's got to be something here. Maybe it's with the suspension, which, by the way, is not as impressive as the TLX suspension. Just saying that. I don't want to hate on it, but it's just not my thing. And I don't think it should be a mod hub.
I know it's not. You make me laugh. Ugh. Because with some of the other stuff you do, the craziness you do, this seems like it could be right up your alley.
And it's just the exact opposite way.
I know.
Oddly, yeah. Anyway, this has a place. A lot of you guys enjoy it. I only have personal opinions and not opinions that you should adopt. If you like it, go download it. Have a lot of fun. That's why it's here. It's not for seriousness. It's so you can have a good time.
That's what most of farming is.
Or do this.
All right, move along then. Let's move along.
I think this is all you from here.
Oh, well, we've got a couple things. For maps, let's see. What do I have here? Do I have anything I can post up on this? don't even know if I do anymore.
And we got Halloman says, love the work. Keep it up.
Hey, Halloman. Cheers, buddy.
I have been talkative today.
You've been, well, what do you expect? It's been a good week.
What's funny is I'm already getting messages from people that I've been speaking.
You've been people are upset with you.
I've got
if I can find it. I totally changed my page here now.
So far, I've gotten 2.
Not a surprise.
One on Discord and one on Facebook.
I had a chance to mess with this earlier today, actually. 2018 RAM, 3500 crew cab, long bed. Laramie, if you guys are into RAMs. If I get rid of this, I don't want that. Get off my screen. I can't even see now.
That is one fun thing about third-party sites.
It is what it is. There we go.
Speaking of RAMs, somebody I know has one.
Hey, look, we're advertising for the Calgary Stampede on here, even better. A couple different options. It looks, it's just a nice looking RAM. If you're looking for a new Dodge RAM for it, go over to the Mod Hub. You're gonna find that just today actually came out. So nice looking 2018 RAM. So was it 4th gen now we're on RAMs? I don't even know what generation we are anymore. And I own the generation before this. I don't know what gen we're on. Also, what else was there? Let's see if I can find it. Fredericksburg, VA. If I can find that map now, it was just in here. It was released earlier this week. It's going to take me a sec to find this, and I don't want to search on here because it's a pain. But it is based, it's very similar to how MRG does his maps. And where the heck is it? I think it's the next page. And it's based on a real life area. It's taken directly from Google, and just placed over top. I'm not going to find it now, am I? Pass it already? Did you guys see it? Did I miss it? I might have missed it already. Son of a, I had it up live, but then we decided to go on that one. It's a standard, a small size farm. So it's not like a 4X map or anything like that. Very intimate. It's a 1-player map. I would say I wouldn't go more than 1 player on it. I could have swore I saw it already. Sorry, folks.
Evidently, you're on the wrong screen on your stream.
Oh, I'm not even showing. I'm not even showing it yet. You're right. I can bring that up pretty quick.
Thanks, Neil. Appreciate you watching literally all 7 streams or 8 streams. I know Neil's at least 2 or 3.
If I can go by maps, maybe we'll find it there.
While you are doing that, are you looking for something? Did you find it? Not yet.
They didn't categorize. Oh, there we go. Hey. VA, found it. There you go. By Large H mapping. I don't think I've seen a map done by him before. Anyways, it's a small map. Like I said, it's only got 1 cell point. It's got 2 farms on it, a line point, 1 cattle area. Not a lot going on as far as the actual map itself, but it's like a real live farming area based out of Google Maps. Looks pretty cool. I messed around with it briefly. Looks like a nice little map. If you're looking for something smaller on PC that's based on a real life North American area, then or Midwest area. I mean another one very similar to. It felt a little bit like an MRG map to me, to be honest with you. So I kind of like that.
Huge compliment, by the way.
Yep, has a very similar kind of feel to it. So, anyways, that was that one. What else do we have for that? I think that's it. To be honest with you, we talked about the sleeper cab. We talked about the 2018. We talked about the Bigfoot. I think that's really everything right there. There's not much going on other than that this week. It was pretty quiet.
Overall very quiet until Farm Sim 22 was like, hi.
Well, we'll see. I'm curious to see what happens now with mods in general.
Yep.
Are people going to be picking up and be like, ooh, you know what? I'll just start making some mods and getting ready? Or
I think they're going to slow down a little bit.
I think they might slow down as well. But what are your thoughts on... Okay, we had the problem with mods being made for 19 coming to... Or for the changeover from 17 to 19.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
How is the modding community going to react to going to 22? Is it going to be a big change? Is it going to be very similar? I mean, the engine is technically changing.
So I think it's a cool idea for modders and mappers to remake mods that they've made. Some of their favorites, maybe 1 or 2, possibly even 3 or 4 if they've made implements and tractors, things like that. Making those mods from 19 into 22. Why is this okay? It gives them an opportunity to take something that they've already made and put it in the new game and see how the mechanics work. They say, because let's say the person who made the Beetle, let's assume there it comes, or the TLX even, anything like that. It would be nice for them to test it and see, okay, I know how this works in FS19. I know how the modding was in 19. How is this going to work in Giants Editor going into Farm Sim 22? And do things work the same? Are there more options? Cute puppy dog in the background. Bye. I think it's be really cool. I do expect to see quite a few modders releasing either a map or a couple mods that they've done. And I think that's totally fine. Plus, that kind of gets us back in the groove of playing.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. With that being said, I think that once we get to that point where they've kind of figured stuff out, maybe start making something new. With that being said, the modding community has gone from okay, not huge, but it was okay. We had a lot of the same names over and over again in 17. 19, like there's guys that release new mods every day.
Yeah.
A couple of them every single day. We see stuff, but right now we're seeing an average of 15 to 20 mods every single day, Monday through Friday. I think that number may only go up. Granted, it's going up quite a bit. Used to, we only got like 7 or 8, if that, like 2 years ago. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. And I think that Giants is gonna release a whole tractor pack, all DLC stuff that let's say like the John Deere 6M from FS19. Maybe they have a new 6M for Farm Sim 22, but you want that one. You enjoyed that one. That was your favorite starting tractor. Maybe it's a mod, and they release it the day after the game comes out.
Yeah, maybe.
So I think look back at the way we transitioned from 17 to 19. I think it's going to be exactly the same.
I hope it's not quite exactly the same, but we'll wait and see on that, I suppose.
I will definitely be doing my top 10 videos right before it releases, though, because that was awesome.
Tough to tell. I know we've had a lot of questions on whether we think like North American brand trucks are going to be coming. We don't know. It's doubtful, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. I will say, and we said this earlier in stream, Giants say they've already shown off something that nobody has caught in the new video, and they said it's obvious. Should we look at it real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's watch, everybody.
Where's your video? Where's this video? Are you bringing it up on your side?
Oh, yeah, I got you. I'm going to tell you what I think it is after we watch it and after you tell me what you think it is. No, you know what? I'm going to go first because you might steal my thunder. All right. Footage, not actual gameplay. Keep it in mind. They say this is also part of a larger thing. The one that they released for Farm Sim 19 was like a minute and a half long.
Yeah.
So I foresee this just being the beginning of it.
Well, they didn't release the full trailer until E3.
Right.
And that was basically what the intro is for Farm Sim 19.
Yep. That's what we see at the beginning. All right.
So we're talking trucks right now. So this is obviously what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah. I think that they're going to announce a new truck. I don't know what brand it is. I do think Ford is the most obvious.
That looks like a late or early 90s Ford to me when we're sitting there. Like I'm seeing that triangle window up in the front there.
Yeah. That does, but
same with that.
It's got the same triangle too in it, doesn't it?
That looks like a 94 F-150 to me. Is what I'm seeing right there.
I don't know anything about trucks, but I will tell you, I'm not saying it has to be. Out of everything that it could be, that would be the first.
Right. There's nothing else that sticks out as super obvious. I mean, you got the red barn with what looks like a windmill in the background there.
Yeah.
And then over there is just the house, it looks like, on that second scene. I don't know what else it could be that we're seeing. It would make sense.
Yeah. Anyway, could it be the wind? No, because I pointed the wind out. And I know people from Giants watch my videos. So, yeah. I don't want that
Ford
hat.
Fusion. I hope it's not a Ford Fusion.
Get out of here. It's gonna be a Prius, and we're all gonna
yeah, it could be. I mean, it's tough to say with
if that is what it is. If they say that it's something that nobody's picked up on yet,
it's so tough to tell. Like, there's nothing else. It doesn't look like any other truck brand to me. All I'm seeing, and this is maybe because I drove an old Ford at one point in time, but that feels like my truck in a way. But who knows? Frosted glass, you got winter, like that's a little bit different as well. But still, that's part of seasons. I can't see them making note of that.
Yeah. And
I don't know.
Here's the thing too. I would not expect them to have snow that acts like this.
Yeah.
Red Dead has snow that's probably not this good. So Red Dead snow's good. That's as good as it's going to get. You're not going to see snow like that for years in Farm Sim, unless they have really invested in like their engine.
Hey, what those are those maple leaves?
Sure. You should know.
Looks like maple leaves to me.
Are you trying to say that this is going to be a Canadian?
I don't know. I don't want to speculate too much, but those look like maple leaves.
Hang on. I do have a question. All right.
Those look. There we go. Klutch is calling first. It's a Canadian map. Oh, did you actually say it? Yeah, you did. Halvin said it. Halvin put it out like that.
But only 5 are commonly seen across most of the continent. There's. I asked
nailed it.
All right, so there's Canadian rocky and Florida. Maybe Florida has its own tree. Don't get hit by that tree. Anyway, I think severely. I think they're going to announce a Ford or something like that. But
you're probably. I think.
I don't know.
I want to hope.
There's words, but I don't know. Some things. I don't know.
Words are hard.
I'm trying not to get in trouble. I don't know, man. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. Let's just say it'd be cool if you did. Right?
All right. I think DJ's gonna have a stroke here in a sec. We should probably move along.
Yeah, I need to take a nap and go to work tonight.
What else we're waiting on? The F350 is still in testing and waiting in limbo.
Yeah, it's in testing today. I'll be showing it off more in my Let's Play on Bucks County on Sunday. So if you guys want to watch that, we bought one, and I got a dually.
DB120?
DB120, they released a new teaser trailer for it today. I didn't use it in Farm Some News because I didn't want to deal with copyright. And I respect JHHD modding a little bit more than to not ask and use a video. So check them out, JHHD modding. It's going to be in a link in Farm Some News from today. Really, really good. I mean, he was really, really good.
Their stuff's all good. They've been doing stuff forever. His mods are all fun. They're great. Yep.
But it's a DB120 for all platforms.
And what you're mostly excited about, of course,
Spectacle Island. Oh my gosh!
I was waiting for that.
It's
for those who are not aware, Spectacle Island, another map, Alien Gym from FS. Was it 15 as well, or just 17? Right?
It's just 17 as far as I know.
Just 17. So I haven't heard anything about this until you just told me about this just now. I mean, I know this is your baby in a way. This is your fave.
It passed testing or passed PC testing. I think yesterday. Was in console testing this morning, but was not on the testing list, meaning it either passed or failed before they put out the testing list. But the new mods today released before the testing list. So
perfect. Spectacle Island. We may see it as early next week then.
Yep. Very exciting stuff.
Perfect. There you go. A new old Alien Gym map. Is it done by Alien Gym again?
Oh yeah, Alien Jim's done it. He released the teaser trailer on his YouTube channel today.
I didn't see it. I missed it.
And there are some features that are real cool and real different.
Look. I'm going to go to his Facebook page and look. Useless mods of the week. You want to talk about useless mods? Or do we?
Man, I think the Convoy palette's a little silly. I don't hate it as much.
The exact same thing.
I don't hate it as much as I do the Farming Simulator box set, but.
How about the construction one?
Yeah, no, that one's the worst mod in history.
It's not even useless mod because it actually physically breaks as soon as you use it.
It drops through the map. Jonah Reed says, I love both you guys' videos. Keep it up. Thank you, Jonah.
Cheers, Jonah.
That's really awesome.
My vote's on the chainsaw because it's just a longer bar on it. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's got a longer bar, but when you're using it, you can't see really the length of it anyways.
Yeah.
Bigger's not always better.
There's a whole lot of that. I'm not even going to go there. We have talking points.
It's all I got to hear about for the next 3 months or 2 months, I guess now, is you and your house.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to hear about it for 2 more weeks because we had to push back due diligence. There's a leak. There's a leak in the master bathroom that's going into the fan that takes the stank out of the bathroom downstairs. That's leaking through that fan. So it's a little bit problem. Anyway, so we extended due diligence so we can get that looked at by a professional that's not a person going, yep, that's water coming out. And also they may or may not be able to find the septic tank. They looked for 5 hours.
Maybe it just pumps it straight down. Maybe it's just a grass field.
They looked at it for 5 hours today and couldn't find it, and they looked at it for 3 hours last week and couldn't find it. Actually, earlier in the week on Tuesday.
Well, you have a pond in the back.
I do. It's not going in the pond. However, we think that it might be down there. So, yeah, they're looking down there. They're going to call back and possibly go out there tomorrow. But yeah, now the signing day is May 12th, Wednesday, May 12th. Right. There'll be no videos. Well, there'll be videos. It's just not going to be Farm Sim News or new mods that day. Right. And I've got 3 more weeks. Actually, the weekend before that, I think it's May 8th.
So our talking points for the next 3 weeks is going to be DJ and his house escapades. Nice.
Yeah. It was supposed to be like 5 days from now, but minor problems. It'll be fine. Trust me, I'm a lawyer. Yeah. Gogapop's actually offered to help out with that. It was really cool. But the good thing is, the love of your dog's like, "What are you doing?"
I'm trying to call her over, but she's deaf now.
She's just red light. This is just the bomb.
She's just looking at it.
The blue one feels pretty good on the tushy. Anyway. There's also a funny thing where the stank fan in the downstairs bathroom goes up like a normal fan would, but instead of going out of the house, it puts it into the broom closet on the other side of the wall.
That's one heck of a surprise when you open that closet up after you've had some friends over.
Who would do that? So that's a thing. You got anything fun? I think you actually have your first thing on the talking point.
Well, you know what? It's not just status quo, because I need to get the heck out of lockdown. So I'm already planning my camping trips right now. I'm getting ready to go to the lake.
Yeah.
Lake time. It's lake season almost. That being said, I'm saying that right now, and it's literally snowing behind that window as I'm saying this.
It snowed here on Wednesday. It was 28 degrees this morning.
It's freaking snowing right now.
Oh, it's a gas chamber.
Mind.
Oh, I was like, why would you put the stank from one part of the room that is supposed to be like that, into just the hall closet?
It serves.
Who does that?
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, and also
you're officially unemployed.
I'll be officially unemployed in a couple weeks. Tonight is basically double checking to make sure everything's hooked up correctly for karaoke. I'm done DJing, by the way, so I'm only karaoke host now. But last week, the new kid, he did half the night by himself. Tonight, he'll do about 90% by himself.
Nice.
And I will sit there and be like, "Yep, you're doing pretty good."
That's awesome.
or that wasn't good at all. That's about all he's getting.
Such a good teacher.
And then the next week after that, I will be there, but I will only be there going.
And that helps a lot.
And
That's great.
Last week, I'm probably not going to go. My last week, I'm just not going to go.
Well, that's good, because that means we can start getting scheduling the Farm Sim show a lot better, right?
Yeah, and I won't be tired. Actually, I wasn't tired. I didn't have to go to last night. Was first Thursday.
I'm the one that's helping asleep today. We're sorry, folks. We missed the Farm Sim show last week. We suck at it sometimes. We're allowed to suck from time to time, I think, right? Right?
Let's not word it that way.
Bad wordage. Phrasing.
Bad
phrasing.
Phrasing. Let's get out of here.
It's right on the thing that we suck. So I've just had to write. I thought I said
it does say that we suck at scheduling,
but I didn't read the last part. I just wrote the first part.
That's right. I made it worse. All right. So that is it for today's Farm Sim show.
Next week, our scheduling will be going on next Friday. Your Good Friday.
Yeah. Fridays are great.
So Friday, same time. We're on your channel, so it'll be my channel next week. Yep. Yeah, we'll flip it up. And yeah. So scheduling. Yeah. See, we're doing scheduling. See?
Yeah, look at us. And we may have a guest.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. And it's a good guest, but unfortunately, I'm not sure who they are, so I gotta do some research and ask some questions so I don't look like I did whenever we had like the other 4 guests. And everybody just calling me out in chat. DJ looks like he doesn't know what's going on.
DJ looks bored. He looks confused. Oh, man. Thanks for hanging out with us, folks. Appreciate you guys.
Today was a good day, and I got in a lot of trouble. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like, get subscribed to all the things. If you're watching on it right now and there's a little red button that says subscribe, what are you doing? Go just once, like maybe 3 times, and even odd number times. Too much. Go play Farm Sim. Have a good time this weekend. Have some fun. I got lots of videos for you this weekend. We have 2 first looks for big John Deere that you guys want to look at, as well as a big case that you guys would like to see. Plus, we're doing a video on the F350, just playing around with it, having some fun. And we should
have the cultivator. Is that what you're talking?
Don't say what it is.
Oh,
I want
sorry.
to
Did I
do
wreck
it for a
something?
surprise.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, yeah. And then Farm Sim News tomorrow.
It's the case airplane.
I may also have a video about Farm Sim 22 instead of Farm Sim News tomorrow. We will see. That's it. That's all I got.
Cheers, bud. Do your thing. All I got nothing else to do.
Are we going to listen to me sing now?
Of course, we'll wrap it up. Thanks again, folks. Have a great rest of your week. Happy Friday, by the way, everyone. We'll see you guys next Friday. If we don't see it before then, stay safe out there. Go visit some friends. Say hi to some family. Check on some people you haven't seen in a while. And just be bad with your bad selves. Is that? I don't know what else to say with that.
Yep. And if you're gonna do anything, please look at this cow. Yeah, let's go. All right, let's get out of here. Play the music.
You're killing me, man.
Farm Sim Show, baby. The Sim Show. Never gonna get better.
Never gonna get worse.
That's right.